One More Time has been out for a while now, and I'm so ready to talk to you guys about it. I'm here today with my boyfriend, who is also a Blink fan, so we are gonna battle out our tier lists. So as you guys all know, I like doing my own unique tier names, so here they are. Let us know if you recognize what songs they come from. At the very top, we have This Song Is Making Me Beg for More. This is for songs that we just can't get enough of.
The second tier is The Voice Inside My Head. Those are the songs that no matter how hard you try, you cannot get rid of.
Our next tier is I'm Feeling This, and that's for songs that you just like really vibe with.
Second last tier is Bouquet of Clumsy Words. These are songs we do not actively seek out, but when they come along, we'll just play them.
And finally, we have Without a Purpose or Direction as our last tier, and that's just for the songs that we really just don't go out of our way to play and might even skip.
The songs.
Now, we have 20 songs to go through, so we're just gonna get right into it and try to keep it snappy.
Snappy.
Starting us off with the highly anticipated Anthem Part 3. Now, I personally think that this is a great song, but I do think that its greatness is heavily carried by the outro. So for me, this is gonna go in I'm Feeling This.
To me, I see it a tad bit higher, mainly for the reason that when the album came out, I expected Anthem and Anthem Part 2 to be continuated, and that's what we got. We got a continuation where they look back on all their past experiences, the pain, their hurt, and all the lessons they learned. Now they grew up, and for that alone, I already give it a Voice Inside My Head. Oh my god, song number 2, Dance With Me. When this came out, I was amazed by the intro riff. It was like always the outro, starting all over again, backwards. I don't know what happened, but it was awesome. And also the first line was pretty gross, but also kind of nice. But
What?
I don't know. It really was relatable. No, but of course, no. It was super catchy, super easy to sing along to, but also the music and the dynamic of the vocals, it all works so well together. This, for me, is a top tier song. This song is making me beg for more.
I think this song became an instant Blink classic. I think we all were just so pumped and ready for more Blink when this came out, and the music video just made it that much better. And I just love the way the song is structured with the change in the lyrics for the chorus at the end. So I'm also gonna put it at This Song Is Making Me Beg for More. Chef's kiss. Next up, we have Fell in Love. This song I was particularly excited about because first they credited Robert Smith and Ryan Tedder as co-writers, and I was hoping that we would maybe get a feature. Of course, we didn't, and we learned that Robert Smith did not co-write, but it was just credited because of the interpolation of The Cure's 1985 single, Close to Me. But I think it's a super catchy song. I really like Tom's vocals, particularly in the verses, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Fell in Love in The Voice Inside My Head.
So this song to me sounded quite generic. Like I could have written this in high school. It also sounds like it was written by a high schooler, but apparently it was written by an adult man for his now wife, Khloe Kardashian.
Khloe Courtney.
Anyway, this song to me felt really cheesy. I like it, I don't skip it. So the thing that was really bugging me out and gave me PTSD were the na-na-nas. And I saw the images of Vietnam, California, na-na-na-na-na. The na-na-nas are na-na-na for me. I give this song a bouquet of clumsy words. And now we go to a great song, Terrified. I always was a big Boxcar Racer fan, and this song brought me right back into those feels. It also reminded me a lot of the Untitled album, the way the octaves work and the way the vocals complement them. And then the build-up, like the dynamic, the verses are soft, they sound painful, dark, whatever. But then the chorus jumps in, the distorted effects jump in, and it's we'll go terrified. Even though the lyrics were apparently wrong everywhere and it said welcome. But
That actually made me like the song slightly less when it came
you
out.
were like, what does that mean?
I was like, I don't get it. Welcome, terrified? Like what?
But to me, this is a top tier song. This is a song that I can't stop begging for more.
For me, this is a really cool song that really brings us back to the Boxcar Racer times. But I am gonna be super annoying and just say that just because of the production alone, and I'm just one of those people that has been like affected by the production in the way that it sounds, I'm gonna put it in I'm Feeling This. If the production was probably better, I would make it one tier up, but I can't handle the distortion in the chorus. I just wish there was a little bit less of it because then I could enjoy the song more.
What do you guys think? Is the production...
It's not that it's just that for me it's too much distortion.
Each to their own.
So next up we have One More Time. This is of course one of the most emotional songs in the whole album, and I think especially for long-term Blink fans, it just like hits you right in the feels, especially with that music video. Oh my god. So obviously this is going in top tier. The song is making me beg for more, and I predict that I know that you'll do the same because otherwise you're wrong.
Yes, I think this song sucks. No, absolutely love this song. When it came out, the anticipation was very high, but even in its opening notes, they made a deliberate choice to make it more intimate. They left in some imperfections in the vocals, from brothers into strangers. That into has a little vocal crack. I think that was very nice and it was done on purpose. But that was already the start, and then the harmonies they added further in the song, it was just very emotional. In the video clip, yeah, that was just like crazy good.
Yeah.
I started crying almost.
People were complaining about the vocal imperfection and saying that it was a mistake, but like I said, I think it was intentional. I think it was about showing that emotion.
They made up with it for the rest of the album, which the use of auto-tune and pitch correction. But still, that was a very nice touch. I rate this song a top tier. This song is making me beg for more. Please do more of this.
Good
stuff.
answer.
I wish Blink would do more of these kind of songs. Yeah, songs that you can play at a funeral. Great. More Than You Know is just a song that really gave the fans an impression about, okay, we're not only gonna make serious emotional songs, we're also gonna make pop-punk serious songs. And that's what we got. The verses and the choruses, they really alternated beautifully. What I personally liked was the delay pedals they used in the verses that gave it like a bit of a spacey vibe, a bit of an Angels and Airwaves vibe, I suppose. And then the pre-chorus where Tom yells, yeah, seeing that live too, it was great.
Yeah.
I give this song the voice in my yet as a tier.
I think it was really cool that they dropped this at the same time as One More Time because it kind of balanced it out. I think they knew that the fans wanted this fast punk rock sound, and they just balanced out the over-emotional side of things to make sure we didn't all just cry ourselves to sleep, but also had a good time. I really like this song. I don't think it's the best in the album, but I do love how dynamic it is and just the back and forth between Mark and Tom. Like, that's everything. I also put it in Voice Inside My Head.
All right, Turn Is Off. Well, the title says it all. I hated it. No, it didn't do anything for me. I thought it was a very unnecessary song. It was childish. It also made me cringe. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Cringe?
Yeah, these guys are what? 50 around there? I'm like, okay, this song feels more than a fan service and showing like, see, we're really youthful. You don't need to make a song like this. Just keep it serious. Maybe add some more teenage themes like the Fell in Love kind of song. I'd rather have more of that than any of these joke songs. I give this song the lowest tier. This song for me is without purpose or direction.
Okay, so I don't totally disagree with you, but a little bit. I like the song, but I do find Mark's verse kind of unnecessary. Like, at least Tom's verse, I feel like can relate to something in the band. You know, like, hey, if you don't like our music, then don't listen to it. You know, if this is just too loud or whatever and you don't enjoy it, don't listen to it. But then Mark's verse comes in and I don't know, it just goes off the rails. And again, for me, that felt unnecessary, but I do like the song, like the...
See, you hate it too.
I like the song, but more Tom's part. I will put this in bouquet of clumsy words. So next up we have When We Were Young. This is a fun song, but for me personally, it's just not top tier. I don't really have much to say about it. It's like a typical Blink song and I like it, but it's not amazing. So this one is going in I'm Feeling This.
Well, the first time this song, when we heard it, I was like, what the hell is going on with that time signature? I was trying to sing along the choruses, and because the time signature was so I call out of whack with anything that is not 4/4 to me, like, what is that? No, but seriously, when we were young, when we were young, it immediately skips. It feels like it doesn't fit well and nobody can sing that live. So that, to me, stood out like a sore thumb. And at that point, it made me like really dislike the song.
But it was really funny because he was just saying how much, oh, this ruins the song for me. And then I would be going about my daily life and I would just hear him in the background singing it non-stop. And I was like, I thought you hated the song.
Yeah, so with a lot of Blink songs, it grew on me. Like a lot of Blink songs. First, I'm often like, eh, and then I'm like, hey, no, but this happened the same year. To me, this could be a very good opening song because it's also their reflection, looking back, similar like Anthem Part III, looking back on when they were young. So to me, this song is definitely on the upper tiers, like the voice inside my head. Edging. Well, this is a song we were edged with for a long ass time, but when it finally came out, yeah, I was amazed. It was good to see the boys back together. But compared to the rest of the album, well, I feel like the song is really good. It's catchy. But what I dislike is the loudness of the drums. The first time I heard it, I was like, wow, I thought guitars were loud. And they used to be in the older mixes where the drum was more in the background.
I was going to say, didn't they change the mix?
I don't know. Did they change the mix? Rumors are they have. But still, the drums are loud as hell. Maybe it's a creative choice. I don't know. I don't really like that aspect. Nevertheless, I'll give this song a middle tier. I'm feeling this song. But not that often. But I'm feeling it overall.
So I love Edging. I loved it when it came out. And I loved it even more after I heard it live. It's just such a fun concert song. I hope they never remove it from the set
live
list.
It is definitely amazing.
I had so much fun that I was like thinking like, I hope they play it again. You know how they do? They used to tease like, we're gonna play again Man Overboard. I wanted them to do that.
Let's do it again. Let's play that song again and again and again.
For me, this song is making me beg for more. It is just top tier. Yeah.
You don't know what you've got.
So up next we have You Don't Know What You've Got. So I think I'm going to have a rather unpopular opinion for this because I see that everyone is really raving about it and people just seem to love it and thinking that it's one of the best Blink songs ever. But for me, it's like, I like it, but I also don't. I just think there's better songs, especially on this album. So for me, it's going in. I'm feeling this. You don't agree?
I do not agree with my beautiful girlfriend. Yet I understand that it also shows our personalities. She's all happy, lovey-dovey about fell in love and stuff like that. I'm more into the darker songs that show pain and torture. And overall, a very melancholic feel to it. No, but seriously, I like that kind of music. But overall, I think You Don't Know What You've Got is one of their best songs. Because the verses of Mark, when I listen to it, I really feel the pain, the distress, the despair, and also the poetic side of it. How he wrote his lyrics, to me, those really stand out as good writing. But it also leads up to the chorus of Tom, which is, the chorus isn't that complicated, but it really stands out. It's also something I can relate with in my own life. This doesn't just apply to Mark's experiences. This applies to us all, where life just goes on, and sometimes you don't realize what you've got. This song for me is definitely top tier. This song keeps me banging for more and more. More of this, please. Just like Terrified. More dark shit.
Next up, we have Blink Wave, and for me, this is one of the top songs on the album. For me, probably is like top 3. I love that the song has a different sound than what we usually see for Blink. I really love when bands just dare to be different with their music, and this is what we all loved about their Untitled record. For me, this song is making me beg for more. It is top tier, and yeah, I just love it.
I love it too, but I might love it just a little less. I'm really into the 80s, new wave, new age vibe. The 80s sound, the synthesizers. I love the song Always. I love Automatic on the Angels and Airways record. And overall, I just like the 80s sound. But this song, yeah, I agree with you. To me, it's a song that is so catchy. It really drives forward, the energy in it. But I have to make a comparison. I make it a voice inside my head tier song. I keep returning to it though, so it's also kind of a bit of an S. But I have to choose. And I choose Voice Inside Your Yet. The next song on our list is Bad News. Well, our list, it's the album list. But Bad News to me was not the best song. Bad News was for me kind of bad news. No. But Fell in Love and Bad News were in the same range for me, like instrumentally not that challenging. They didn't really stand out lyrically. Similar, but I did like Bad News a bit more than Fell in Love. Therefore, I'm giving this song the I'm Feeling This tier.
I like this song quite a lot. I think it's very fun and catchy. And I don't know, I feel like for a Mark-only song, this was kind of what we were hoping for, I feel like. So I'm putting this one in The Voice Inside My Head. Like you said, it's also a more emotional song, and I feel like it can be quite relatable to a lot of people. So, yeah.
I got some bad news for you. Oh!
So next up, we have Hurts, which I actually really like. Now, this is an interlude. It's not really like a whole song, so it's also a different way to judge this. I love that it sounds very Angels and Airwaves because I love Angels and Airwaves, but at the same time, I can't justify putting this somewhere high on the tier list because I just kind of wish that there was more of it so that it could be better. I like what is there, but I wish there was more. So it's making me beg for more in a different way. So for me, it's going in Bouquet of Clumsy Words. I do really like it as an interlude, but I actually wish they had just made a whole song out of it.
Yeah, I agree with Anna. I wish they would have made a full song out of it because I really like this. To me, I'm a big Angels and Airwaves fan, and this song just screamed that. And also, it was just very spacey, vibey. I saw a landscape in front of myself, and the lyrics stood out to me because, again, as you might have noticed, I was constantly singing it. So I wish that it was longer. I wish there was more. Therefore, I cannot give it the top tier. But absolutely, I can say this song is inside my head. Turpentine. Well, this song to me is an instant Blink classic. I just cannot forget it. It's a great song. It starts off slowly in the verses, builds up with blazing guitars. The chorus sticks in my head. It's more than just a voice inside my head. But something that I did not like about it, and it's just more of a vocal thing.
That's...
I
like that.
He focuses on the ears.
It's so catchy.
It's catchy, but it also starts to annoy me. If he should have focused more on the vowels. Recover instead of
I like
recover.
It. I like it.
I like it a lot. To me, this is a song I keep begging for more. But just please next time don't do the
I like it. But it's okay to be wrong.
Shut up. We love each other, sort of.
So for me, this one and Blink Wave, I think, are the best songs on the album. This one, just not just lyrically, but structurally, and the whole package for me is just perfect. It's so, again, different from other things we've had from Blink, but yet also bringing the Blink sound. And I'm just so surprised that they didn't make this into a single, because even Mark kind of knew the impact the song would have. Like, I think on his Discord, he was saying, like, everyone's gonna be so shocked by the song, whatever. Yeah. So I think they knew.
Broken Man Frankenstein, he said that Tom was a genius for writing that. Yeah.
But I just think that this should have been a single. And yeah, I would obviously put this one at the very top of the tier list. And this song is making me beg for more.
More!
So next up, we have Face. And for me, I again think I have an unpopular opinion, given that this has less than 20,000 streams on Spotify.
10,000 are from you, probably.
Potentially. So I really love The Descendants, and I feel like in this song you can really hear Blink's influence from The Descendants. Like, this sounds like it could have been a Descendants song. And because I like The Descendants, I really like this song. I think it's really cool. And again, it's different from other songs we've had from Blink. And unlike shorter joke songs, this is just a short song. It's not a joke song, even though some people might think of it that way. It's just like an angry song.
Makes me angry.
So I put this one at The Voice Inside My Head.
Yeah, I agree with Anna that it is not a joke song. And that is basically all I can say for it. I like the fact that Travis sings on it. That's a cool touch. Same as he did in Fell in Love and in One More Time. But overall, yeah.
Did he sing in Fell in Love?
Oh, yeah. What was that? That was him. Anyway, I call myself a Blink fan. Anyway, this song for me, it's a short song, yeah. I don't skip it, but yeah, it's nothing special to me. I think it's better than a joke song. So I rate this as a bouquet of clumsy words. Other side, well, this song obviously has an emotional meaning to Mark. He had a good relationship with his crew. They all had. Same with Doug, Tom's old guitar tech. They had a great bond together. both passed away, Mark chose to write a song about Robert. I really like this song, although it is very circumstantial. You have to know about the relationship he had with his guitar tech for me to feel related to it. And therefore, I do not see it as the highest tier, but it is a really good song, well written. Because to me, it is a good song, but it isn't a top tier song of the album. I gotta rate this, I'm feeling this.
So, of course, as you said, the song is really specific to Mark, but I just personally love the melody and the pain behind it. What I think would have made this such an epic song is that if they had done like one verse about Robert and then the next verse done it about, I don't know, DJ AM or Doug or I don't know, Jerry Finn, and just to make this song like a dedication to everyone in their crew or life that has sadly passed away. Because it is really cool, but of course, really specific to Mark. But at the end of the day, I don't think something being too specific necessarily ruins it. I love Taylor Swift, and she always mentions oddly specific stuff about her life in her songs. So, and I still relate to them and enjoy them, so I can't really complain about that. But anyway, so for me, this would be in the tier of The Voice Inside My Head.
All right, next song, and this one I really like. Song cut me off. The first time I heard it, I said to Anna, well, this song is definitely my favorite of this entire album. I don't know why, but the vocals are the cleanest Tom sings in the entire album, and also the tempo, it just flows, it is a banger, and especially the chorus. The way Tom and Mark alternate with each other, it's great. Call me overrated, I should be sedated. I'm a landline, not a lifeline.
Cut me out.
Hey. Really good. No, but that by itself, also in conjunction with the octaves of the guitar, you hear the guitar octaves do the same as the vocal line does. It's amazing. I really love this song, especially the bridge. Can't get enough of this. I keep begging for more. Please make more of this. I've said that around 3 times now.
What?
Keep making more of this.
I think this is an awesome song. I don't think I'm as passionate about it as you are. I really like it. I love the back and forth between Tom and Mark. And it's definitely up there, but for me, it's not top tier. So for me, it's The Voice Inside My Head. The next song is See You. I really like this song, especially the verses. Actually, for me, the verses feel like they're a step above the chorus. And for me, that is the reason that I'm going to put it in I'm Feeling This, because I just feel like the chorus doesn't quite live up to the verses.
Well, Good Day. Oh, yeah, the song is called See You. So See You, to me, the first time I played it, I was like, that delay sounds familiar, the way it starts. And then when the opening riff starts, well, basically the chorus, I thought, this is Good Day by Angels and Airwaves. And I recommend you all to listen to it. Maybe I'm wrong. Anna thinks it doesn't sound too similar. I do. I really like this song though. It's catchy. I like the pre-chorus, how it works with the chorus. Just a very strong song. But it sounds like a reiteration of Good Day. And therefore, I give it a tier. I'm Feeling This.
I don't feel like they sound that similar.
Yeah,
I feel like they sound similar in the same way Terrified sounds similar to Tiny Voices. For me.
What are you talking about? Those are just lies. Childhood. Well, to me, that song sounds very different, but it could have. It's like an experimental kind of song. The way they put the synths next to the guitars, very dreamy. It's a dreamy song, and especially when Mark sings, you feel like he's reminiscing about his childhood, and it really is a nice contrast between his softer voice and the way he talks about when they were young and they were dreaming, and everybody is now being in their jobs and they cannot remember who they were. And to me, whenever I listen to this song, I see myself running in a field in the forest when I was young. It reminds me of my childhood, and therefore it is relatable. And also when Tom kicks in and starts singing, it's more in the now. Who the hell are we? Well, it's a relatable question. Who did we become? We all grew from a child to an adult, hopefully. Is that dark? I mean, more mentally.
I'm just starting to think I'm less emotional than you.
So this song really stood out to me as one of their better songs on the album. Therefore, I give it The Voice Inside My Head tier. I really liked it.
I wish that I had better things to say about this song, but I think I'm a little bit the queen of going against popular opinions with these things.
You're so edgy.
I do find it to be a really beautiful song, but it's just when the chorus kicks in, It's the same thing with Terrified. It's the distortion that they put on the song. It's a production thing. I'm like, I don't enjoy it that much. And it's not about the song itself, but it's just, the way that it's produced. And I don't want to be a hater. I think Travis is actually a great producer. I love everything he did with MGK. But for me personally, Terrified and this song just have a bit too much distortion. And I was like, am I old? Like, I went back and I was listening to Boxcar Racer, and they didn't have that much distortion in their sound. So
now it became more of a gimmick to kind of use it a few times. But maybe I'm just getting old and deaf because it doesn't bother me that much. But hey.
So for me, Childhood is going in Bouquet of Clumsy Words, which is kind of low in the tier. But I'm sorry, this is just I just think there's way better songs.
Please leave a hate comment in the comments.
Please do not leave a hate comment. Let's keep it friendly. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Make sure to stick around if you want to see more Blink content, as I am definitely thinking of doing tier lists for every Blink album. Also, you might have recognized him because he is a celebrity.
Oh, God, stop.